Hello my tea beauties and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do another wear test Wednesday. This is week 7 and we are going to do it on the Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. We are on the 3rd week of the high-end foundations of this series. So let me look on Sephora to see how much it was, what it claims to be, all that good stuff. So this foundation was $48 and my shade is 1W1 Ivory. Online it says 1W1 Ivory fair with warm undertones. It was $48. This has 1 ounce in it, which is standard. It has 4.5 stars, 1,146 reviews. It says coverage is medium or full. Skin type, sensitive, normal, dry, combination oily, finish matte. A 15-hour, long-wearing, oil-free, and transfer-resistant liquid foundation with a matte finish and weightless medium to full coverage. And they also did research on this foundation. So it says after 4 weeks, the consumer testing on 32 women, 100% said it feels light, it feels weightless, 100% says it feels comfortable on the skin, 100% says it feels breathable on the skin, 100% said it's medium to full coverage, 97% said it's ultra long wearing, and 97% says the color does not oxidize. I think it's oxidized a little bit, but not much. More to match my neck, which I'm okay with, because when I first applied it, it was a little light. I'm going to try and test this foundation out for between 10 and 15 hours because 15 hours is the claim. I would love to see how it looks at the 15-hour mark. It is in the afternoon, so we'll see if I make it to the 15 hours or what that looks like. I do have a concert later today, so I will be up later, so hopefully I'll be able to do 15 hours. So if you're interested in seeing my thoughts and wear test on this foundation, then just keep watching. I'm going to apply the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer. I do this in all of my wear test Wednesday videos. So I'm not gonna lie, I took my eyelash extensions out. They take your real lashes out, in case you didn't know. So that's why I have very sparse eyelashes. I'm probably gonna have to do falsies for a little while because this is not happening. They're so sparse and so short. So anyway, so now that I'm primed, I'm gonna take this out of the box and I'm in the shade 1W1 Ivory. This seemed like it matched the best online. So here's what the foundation looks like. It is a frosted glass bottle, very thin. I think it looks really nice. I love this matte black top and it has a pump. So I really am a fan of this type of packaging. Hopefully it'll match me. So it says that it's a long wearing foundation, a weightless layer that fits and feels like a second skin, medium to full coverage, matte finish, it's never dull or flat. And I'm really excited about this one because Tati said that it's like the YSL foundation, except it feels more lightweight. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to take just that much on my hand. It is not running at all, so it's probably a pretty thick foundation. I'm going to do this side of my face with a sponge. Now I picked a foundation color that had a yellow undertone in it because I do have more of a yellow undertone on my skin. If I like it, this is a contender for wedding day. Off the bat, it's covering really nicely, very quickly, and it didn't take any time at all to blend it out. Like, it is looking really good with a sponge. It doesn't even feel like I have foundation on my skin. I'm just gonna try and see if we can build it up with the sponge a little bit. This feels very lightweight, which I'm excited about because I am not a fan of heavy feeling foundations. This is looking like it can be built up and the color match is really, really nice. I'm very happy with how it's looking. All right, so today we're focusing on the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation, and this has 1 fluid ounce in here. I really like the packaging. It's very matte and sleek. On Haute Look a long time ago with a set of other brushes, so we'll see. It's like a tapered, I think it's for contour, but I use it for foundation, so I'm going to put another pump, and a pump is really small that comes out of this product. I like that the pump doesn't disperse a ton of foundation. I can already tell that I'm going to have to use more product with a brush. This is blending out very nicely. And my pores look pretty minimized too. It does feel like this dries pretty quickly. I have something in my teeth. There we go. So I'm having to take 3 pumps on the side of my face with a brush compared to with a sponge. I think it just goes farther with a sponge. And like I said, I'm very excited about trying this foundation because if I really like it, I think that it could be a wedding day foundation. My eyelashes bother me so much. So it's making my texture on my chin look very nice and smooth, which I am a fan of. It's not looking heavy or cakey anywhere. My pores actually look smaller. Let me just go over. I am starting to get some creasing on my forehead, which tends to happen before I set it. It's not looking heavy or cakey anywhere. It's not feeling heavy or cakey. I think it looks really, really good so far. I think I like it with a sponge just because I have to use less product. Right away, this foundation is matte. I mean, I probably don't have to set it, but I will. I have a very long day ahead of me. We're going to a concert, if you know, if you've heard of Elenium. That's who we're gonna go see. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see my skin. So here's what we're working with. This is my forehead. Here's my cheek. This is the side with a sponge, and my chin is looking really nice. No, emphasizing texture. And this is the side with a brush. And it is a powdery feel now, and it's not even transferring when I touch the foundation. All right, so I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup. I'll be back, but so far I'm loving this foundation, and I'll be back. Hopefully I can apply some false lashes. Pray for me, because I don't do false lashes, but I think I've done false lashes 1 or 2 other times ever, so we'll see. But I got to do something about this lash situation, so I'll be back. All right, so that was definitely a process to get these lashes on. Hopefully they look okay. It looks like they look okay. These are the Ardell Faux Mink lightweight lashes, and I got them from Target. I think they're a little more dramatic than the natural ones, but I think they look okay since we're going to a concert tonight. Now, second time applying false lashes like ever, so if they don't look good, I'm sorry. All my makeup is done, and I wanted to show you guys how my skin looked with the foundation on it, set, everything. I love this foundation. Looking at it right away, I'm in love. It covers really well, it blends very easily and fast, and the shade is on point, and I think that overall it looks really nice, doesn't look cakey, doesn't feel heavy. My face almost looks airbrushed. I'm very excited about that. Like I said, I have a concert to go to later today, and it is currently, you're gonna make fun of me for this, but it is currently 1:21 p.m. 1:22 p.m. I'm sorry. This is just how my day has went. It took 2 hours. It took 2 hours to get the lash extensions off with olive oil, and that's where my day went, and I wanted to get up and film right away, but then that whole mess happened and I had to get them all off, so here we are. Our concert tonight is around 6 or 7, so I will have this on for sure 10 hours. This is normally how long I do my wear test Wednesdays for, is about 10 hours. If it's a really good foundation, I'll let it go until like 12, 13 hours. I don't know what happened to this eyebrow. It just did its own thing. Here's my skin up close. It's looking really, really nice. Very airbrushed, not very heavy or cakey. My forehead looks really good. Overall, I'm really enjoying this foundation. I'm excited to see how it wears. Everything applied really well on top of it. And yeah, so I will check back in a couple hours. We have so many pairs of lashes in front of me. It's crazy. Okay, so I am back. It is now 5, oh, come back. It is now 5 o'clock. So this has been on for about 4-ish hours. And as you can see, I'm getting a little oily right here and on the sides of my nose, just a hair, but overall it's looking really, really good. I love how it's sitting on my cheeks, my chin. It is rubbed off a little bit, so I'm gonna have to powder just a little bit, And again, I did set this with the RCMA No Color Powder, so it doesn't mattify necessarily, but I think overall it's actually a pretty nice glow. It's not super matte, but it looks like skin, and I think that's kind of what they were going for. So I'm happy with how this is looking so far. I think I am going to touch up my chin just a little bit because there's like a big red mark where the foundation is completely rubbed off because I ran into something. So I'm going to go to my concert now. I might vlog some of it, we'll see, but I've lasted 4 hours with these things on my eyeball, and let me tell you, they're like spiders with really hard legs. And they feel like you can feel them on your eyes. Anyway, I'm really proud of myself for keeping these on for 4 hours as well. We're gonna get some food and some beverages and go to our concert. Hey, come here. Love you. Cometh hither.
Don't you look cute?
My shirt says you had me at Merlot.
Oh,
Have
be
fun at Old
safe.
Seas.
Be safe.
Okay.
Nice eyeballs.
Thank you.
All right, I like your necklace with that shirt. That's cute.
Merlot. Had me at Merlot. Instead of hello.
I get it.
We're gonna go get some food, get some beverages, go to our concert, and I'll check back in at the end of the night. I don't think I'm gonna make it for 15 hours simply because it's gonna be about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning my time, and I don't plan on staying up all night. Even though it is a little bit oily, it still looks skin-like and not super heavy. Yeah, I like it. All right, I'll check back in at the end of the night. 6:30 in the morning. So this has been on for I think 12 hours, and so far it's looking pretty good. The concert was super fun, but I'm ready to go to bed. So looking at the foundation, I think it held up pretty well throughout the day. I am oily on the sides of my nose and in my chin. It's rubbed off a little on the tip of my nose and on my chin, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with how this wore. I'm definitely going to have to test it out a couple more times. I'll put my final thoughts for it in the description box below, but don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on my future videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one so I can go to bed. Okay, bye.